What's up, Rock Flock? This is Rockhawk64, welcoming you back to the next episode of Let's Play Advance Wars. And look what mode we get to start today. That's right, today we are going to be getting into the campaign mode. So actually, I'm gonna go ahead and start this, and while I'm doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and discuss a few things about the channel and what's going on with that. So let's go ahead and get started with a new campaign mode, fresh from the beginning. And as you can see, we're still pretty deep in Orstar territory. And looks like Olaf's kind of surprised to see us. So yeah, Olaf thinks he's going to teach us what it's all about. And here's Andy's introduction. Short introduction. It's war, mission 1. So gonna go ahead and do... Here's how these missions are gonna work, first of all, for the main playthrough. What I'm gonna do, every mission I'm going to get, we're going to get a grip of the tactical situation, exactly what's going on. And then I'm gonna develop a strategy for tackling said mission. Now, before in field training system, missions were so short. I did 2 missions per episode. Probably going to be cut down to 1 because these obviously are longer. So here we have Nell contacting us. I probably could have been scrolling through the text while I was talking, but while they're discussing this, Nell tells us that we can do our CO power. I'm going to go ahead and also discuss each CO's capabilities. I'll show you this. Yeah, as you can see up at the top, that's a CO meter, and that'll fill up slowly. It fills up when we enter a battle, and if we take damage, it actually fills up faster. So yes, while you're at an advantage with pushing in an offense, at the same time you're helping your opponent to get their CO power faster. So yeah, Nell's explaining about we can get more information. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that before I get started on this. Okay, now as you can see, this map, fairly good size. This is definitely bigger than our field training maps. So unit, it looks like we have 2 infantry units, 2 mech units, recon, 2 tanks, a medium tank, an APC, 2 artilleries, and an anti-air. And it looks like we have 2 small groups. We have, each group has an infantry and a mech, each group has a tank and an artillery. This group down here has a little bit more firepower behind it, especially with the medium tank and the recon. But up here we have the anti-air. We have this anti-air unit. And Olaf, actually, it looks like he has a lot more units than us. But see, his units are more spread out, whereas we're more concentrated. That could actually work well either way. The only thing you'll really see me selecting in Intel here is the CO. This discusses this. This kind of shows us who our commanding officer is. So it's like, for example, Andy. His skill is he has no real weakness. He's equally proficient with all units. This next screen talks about his CO power. Andy's is hyper repair, which restores 2 hit points to all units. And then here's a little bit about him. Yeah, it tells, just a short description, what he likes, what he doesn't like, and then a quote. And then here we have Olaf. Olaf's skill is he's strong in the snow but weak in the rain. His CO power is Blizzard, which, as we've seen, causes it to snow. So yeah. Alright, so that's that discussion. So now as for what I was originally going to talk about, which is happenings of the channel. For those of you that haven't been looking at my subscriber count and haven't been keeping track of my About page, I have 23 subscribers, which is pretty awesome. considering that when I first came back to uploading, I only had like 19, so, you know, I'm picking up subscribers, which is always good, because that means that people are liking the content I'm putting out. People are enjoying the games, enjoying the cross battles that I've recently started. You know, all around good news. And, but another reason why that is such big news, to me personally, is that means that I've actually almost hit my first, benchmark, or not necessarily a benchmark, but more of, my first subscriber goal. My first milestone, there we go, milestone, that's the word I use. My first milestone is 25 subscribers, guys. Just 2 more as of the time of the recording of this. So, and for those of you that are sitting like, why is this important? Well, as you know, pretty much every channel does what, as I'm sure you've seen, they do subscriber specials, where they'll sit there and put out a video, some extra content or something, to celebrate them reaching the specific milestone. So what I've decided to do, my first milestone, my first subscriber special, what is going to happen? As you can see there, up there at the top, Olaf's CO power bar has been filled from us attacking. But anyways, what I've decided to do, I'm going to leave it up to you guys, what you guys want to see. I'm going to make a special update video when I've hit 25 subscribers. And I'm going to leave it to you guys, that's right, you guys, to decide what I'm going to do. I have 2 potential things in store. The first of them is... Oh, there's 2 options I'm going to do. I'm either going to let you guys pick my... instead of... As you saw, I have on my About page, I have a list of upcoming LP projects. Well, number 3, guys, I will let you replace if you want. You can... what I'll do is I'll sit there and be like, hey, here's what I'm gonna... I'm trying to explain this. It's not really working so well. Just bear with me, please. But basically what I'm going to do is going to be like, okay, you guys, I will push number 3 back to number 4, number 4 back to number 5, number 5 back to number 6. And you guys get to select my 3rd project. And then what I'll do with that is, there will be a second update video, excuse me, following the first one, hopefully, saying, alright, basically, alright, well, what game do you guys want me to play? And then what I'll do from there is there will be a 3rd update video, more of a, and that'll be me doing a live recording, where I will actually use a random number generator to determine which game I actually start. And you know, I'll keep the list still somewhere, you know, as an idea for future projects if I ever happen to run out of ideas. So that's how that's going to work. Or, you guys have a second option. See, there's a fan-made Sailor Moon game from someone that, from a friend of a friend, that they made in RPG Maker. And I actually still have the download. Oh, hang on, sorry guys. Anyways, like I was saying, I still have the download for that. So if you like, I can actually LP that too, and that'll be project number 3. So what I'll actually probably end up doing is, probably after this is uploaded, I'll go back to my About page, and change the project number 3, for right now, to a to be determined or to be announced status. And then from there, depending on how... Oh, jeez. But anyways, from there, depending on how it goes, that's when I'll update it. But either way, you guys will... the second update video will either be saying, alright, the fan game one, or alright, you guys pick my next project. One of the 2. We should be able to use our CO power soon, hopefully. So, yeah, anyways, that's what's happening with the channel, guys. So I just, you know, wanted to keep you guys kind of updated as to what's on that. But the second project, I may actually run that alongside the current two I have. You know, just because I mean, these two, honestly, in all honesty, these two should have been finished a long time ago. But like I said, unfortunately, personal issues prevented me from actually getting it completed. And this is why you saw me not start capturing that city. Is I wanted to, because I knew that Olaf. See the AI. You remember me discussing the AI trick that you've seen here, where they attack an APC. Another thing AI always does is it always goes to capture cities. Always. So that's why I didn't start capturing. Yeah, unfortunately, here, the snow only lasts for one turn, so Olaf's next turn, the snow will be gone. Finally. This is actually turning into a very close battle. So we'll just have to see where this goes. But yeah, as you can see, units like this tank, this rocket, and this medium tank here, they won't move unless something gets in their range. Everything else is just kind of tuned on what I call seek and destroy mode. Basically, they'll rush in, obviously with reckless abandon. And we're going to go ahead and capture these to have a place to heal. So as you can see here, once again we kind of have the case of a very straightforward mission. Fairly straightforward. I mean, this is definitely a little bit more convoluted since we have a lot more area to cover. But yeah, we do have, I mean, really, this is a map that unless you draw the enemy away, draw the medium tank or the tank away, far enough away, you're going to want to destroy all the units. Alright, and like I said, see there the snow ends. But yeah. So basically, yeah, guys, I'm really going to need you to kind of, you know, be active and, you know, please just vote on that, because you know, like I said, 25, I gotta do something. Oh, jeez. Thought I moved that out of range. Well, we can almost use our CO power. And yeah, it's always best to actually save your CO power and use it at the beginning of the next turn. Like if it fills up at the end here, I won't use it. Typically you'll see me use it at the beginning of a turn, as opposed to the end, just because you get more of an advantage out of it there. So see, like, if I use that right now, that tank, yeah, it'd be at 8 health, but it would have been more useful to be at 8 health at the beginning of the turn. So Nell's just coming in to say, hey, you can use your CO power. And as you can tell, they give you a nice little noise, that... Of course you don't, Andy. Well, I do. You should use your power when you have damaged units. Yeah, that's another thing. They'll also be a little bit stronger. So, like... of course I'm in command. I'll always be in command. But see, like, for example, this artillery here. Normal, under Andy's normal power, has 100% offensive power, 100% defensive power. When he uses CO power, I don't know why I remember his out of all of them from Advanced Wars Wiki, but it goes up to 110% on offense and defensive power. Not much of a difference, but it really, especially if like where you would have just a little bit of health left, really can make a small amount of difference. So we're gonna go ahead and just pick off a few remaining units here. Oh, another thing, when after the turn, after you use your CO power, it actually does not, your CO meter does not build up. So like for example, after we use our CO power at the start of this next turn, for that turn, even though the meter is empty, you know, like for example Olaf's turn, we do not actually gain any CO power, since we won't actually gain anything to our meters, since we are still technically under the influence of a CO power. I'll have to end up sacrificing something, unfortunately. So I don't really want to, because I kind of want to have the advantage against that medium tank. And we're gonna go ahead and move you there because you're gonna be useful at taking out the medium tank. And I don't want you really being injured. I'm gonna keep everything else the way it is. And that's, of course, that's when that tank's gonna decide to move. Yeah, I'm not going for S rank. I'm not going for like an S rank campaign mode or anything. It'd be nice, yes. And if I get it, that's fantastic, but, you know, I'm not really aiming for it. So let's go ahead and use our CO power. And I always love this little... Of course, it's really done, definitely... I do enjoy it on some of the later Advance Wars games, particularly Dual Strike. They really kind of go all out on the CO when you use a CO power. It's like really awesome on the music and everything. Wait a minute, why did I move you down when I have... Stronger may as well take advantage of it. Of course, that's going to actually give him the advantage there at the end. So we're going to try and draw that in. We're gonna get rid of these infantry down here. We're just gonna try and make this as quick as possible. Because I can see already over here on my recording that we're already almost 19 minutes into the video. Of course, then again, you know, I gotta take away a few seconds from my I actually do this little countdown thing right at the start, and then I cut that out from the final product. Yay! You moved in like I hoped you would. Yay! Thank you, Olaf. You are actually cooperating. So this is going to make our lives easier. So let's go ahead and... This should be the end of these units up here. No, not quite. I was going to say should be, but not quite. I don't know. Nope. That's a 2, that's a 3. I don't know why I did that. So it didn't quite go the way I was planning on it going, but it still went fairly well. Okay. Now it's time to set up an elaborate trap. And that does it. Now we should see that medium tank move in. Of course. Excellent. He doesn't even care that there's that trap there. Yes, this is going to hurt our rating some, but in the end it's going to be beneficial. Now, as always, you do not attack with a direct... If you're facing direct combat versus direct combat, but you have an indirect unit in range, always fire with the indirect unit first. It's going to give you so much of a better advantage. Because let's face it, yeah, I could have attacked the medium tank with a medium tank, but then this medium tank would actually be weaker for the final push. And I don't want that. Where see here, look, I have 2 units that's untouched instead of having 1 unit that's injured and 1 unit untouched. Definitely a much better outcome. Let's see. 2 above the mountain, which is just inside your movement range. Perfect. And we're going to have to set another trap up in order to draw that 1 tank out. So... wants to move everything in. Okay, good. I don't know, we'll have to see. That tank may come down and attack us now. And this is gonna make our trap a little bit more difficult to set up. Or not. Okay, how do we want to do this? I'm gonna move you down. Probably should not have actually... Now that I think about it, I probably should not have moved that in just yet. And I'm not really scared of having the tank attack a medium tank. Okay, yeah, that did not go as well as I had planned it to go. So here's what we're gonna do, is we're going to draw it here. At the same time, we're also gonna go ahead and attack. Actually, let's do it like that. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, let's do it like that. We're almost done with this mission. Unfortunately, it's taken half an hour. As much as I hate to say it, these next episodes might actually be split as far as the missions and all that. I might actually have to end up splitting them, unfortunately. Looks like I did need that second artillery there. It would be great if I could have moved in to block him from using the HQ to heal. Yeah, that's actually a very useful strategy with something like rockets, particularly. Because look at that defense rating. 4 stars on an HQ. Ground units get HP and supplies. Yes, we know. We're gonna end it. It's gonna take a couple more turns yet. That was not smart. Yeah, next turn this mission will be over. Not too bad, considering how long some of the later missions can take. But like I said, you know, I'm not really aiming for S rank or A rank mission. I mean, hey, if I get an S rank on the campaign, that'll be fantastic. If I get an A rank, hey, that's okay. Look at that look on Olaf's face. This look is priceless. Bombshell! Right there. Olaf was in the Orange Star Army. Takes a lot to best you. Not really. That was actually fairly easy. I was known as Nels Papa? That's right, Nels. What? No! Throughout the history of One Star, I was known as Nels Papa? That's right, Nels. What? No! No respect. Oh, that was great. That was great. That really lightened the mood of this. Alright, guys, that actually draws this episode to a close. At just around 20... Oh yeah, by the way, we get these Advance Wars coins, as Nell's going to explain. We get them at the end for doing well in... Oh yeah, we get them at battle maps. We can buy COs and maps, which that is actually now available to us. But the better you do, the more you get. So, anyways, guys, that draws this episode to a close. This has been RockHawk64. This has been Let's Play Advance Wars, and I look forward to catching you guys here with my next video when it gets uploaded. So just remember, guys, to have fun with life and enjoy it too, and tune in Wednesday, which actually, ironically, is this year's Christmas. You'll be getting a Christmas episode of Advance Wars. So just remember, guys, have fun with life and enjoy it too. I'll see you all here next time. This is RockHawk64, and I'll catch you guys later, so peace.